You're mad at me right now. You're not going to be mad at me in 2 minutes. I promise. I promise. When you get inside that tub and you're all nice and cozy. Okay? Mwah. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a little guest with me today. This is Kai, and today we are going to be talking all about what sets the tone for his bedtime routine. He's just about 2 months, so we're definitely getting into a routine right now. And I want to say thank you so much to CeraVe for sponsoring this video. For me, it's all about bath time, especially right now, which you can see is a little fussy. It's his witching hour, so bath time really sets the tone for just a nice, calm night ahead. So we're gonna get into that right now. So with bedtime around here, we really like to set the tone. First and foremost, Kai was born in July, so the mist of summer, it's been really, really hot. So we usually always have the AC on, so I make sure that we either are at 75, 76, or I'll just turn it off altogether just to make sure he's not cold. And then I like to go in his nursery and I will turn on his sound machine just to kind of get him really calm when I'm undressing him. And then I like to also turn on the bath and make sure it's a really nice lukewarm temperature. He also loves the sound of running water. It's like white noise for him, so that calms him down as well. I also found this little rubber ducky that on the bottom of it, when you put it in the water, it will turn a different color if it's too hot. So I get really scared about that, so I always want to test that out, so I make sure it's not too hot, not too cold, and just right for his skin. One of the biggest questions I get asked is like, can't you just use straight up water and regular soap? And the issue with that is that soap itself can be really stripping, and water is not going to clean out the areas that you need it to, from going to the bathroom, so their diapers, you know, the pee and the poop, and then also all the folds that they have. You forget little babies have all these rolls, so around their neck from all the spit up and everything, and then again in the crevices like in the middle of their legs. You really want to make sure you're cleaning that out properly. So one of the products I love is the CeraVe Baby Wash Shampoo. I actually have an interesting story about that. I have been using this time around as well so much because I ended up getting a ridiculous allergic reaction to surgical tape during delivery, and for 2 weeks I had such reactive skin that I couldn't put anything on it. Like if I put any sort of body wash or anything on it, I would break out into hives, and so this was the only thing that I could use to make sure that it left my skin really calm and didn't irritate it. So both myself as well as my baby were using this. So one of the things I really like about this wash is that it is dermatologist approved, it's hypoallergenic, paraben free, fragrance free, which is huge for me because fragrance can be really irritating, not only for babies but adults too. So I love that it's that. It's also been approved by the National Eczema Association. My children have always had little bouts of eczema. My son, my first son, had really bad eczema and it flares up here and there, but especially in general, all my kids, they've always had little dry patches here and there, and this is something that really helps calm that. It also has 3 essential ceramides, as well as hyaluronic acid. So the hyaluronic acid is really going to make sure that moisture is retained in their skin. So how I usually do it, I'll just have the bath running. I'll kind of have some warm water put on him first, and then I'll take a washcloth, or we have this little turtle sponge that he loves, and I'll lather it up with this 2 or 3 pumps of the baby wash, and then I'll start with his head and I'll lather it up there because this is a shampoo and baby wash. And this kid, I'm not kidding, you can see he has so much hair. He came out with like as much hair as I do. And then when it comes to his face, I'll just do it with my hands. It is tear free, so you don't have to worry about that. But I just like to do it with my hands because just in case I get excess water or anything in his ears or anything like that. And then I usually let him stay in the bath about 3 to 4 minutes, not too much longer than that because I don't want to dry out his skin. Although he loves it, and we could keep him in there for like 10-15 minutes and he would be the happiest camper ever. So once we're done with that, we dry him off and I bring him into the nursery. And one of the things we love to finish off with is the CeraVe Baby Moisturizing Lotion. My dermatologist used to always tell me that babies themselves should really have it simple. It should be a really good wash and lotion, and that's all they need at this stage. This moisturizing lotion has all of the benefits that the wash does too, and it also moisturizes for 24 hours. So I love that. It's something that you put on at night. It's going to hydrate his skin until the next day, and we usually bathe him at night too, so it just makes sure that all day he has really nice, soft, supple skin. It's paraben, sulfate, and fragrance free. Like I mentioned, I do not like anything, most of the time for me as well, I don't like my products to have fragrance in them, so the fact that this doesn't have fragrance for babies means that it's not going to be irritating as well. It's really light to the touch, it's not greasy. So one thing I like to do is how I apply it at night. My mom told me that if you put it on the baby's feet first, it helps with the digestive system. And 5 to 10 weeks, I totally forgot about this newborn stage, but babies are so fussy because they're just figuring out their tummies and their whole systems. So I usually start at the balls of his feet and I'll massage for like 30 seconds or so. And then on his tummy, I will rub in a clockwise manner because that's supposed to help with digestive system as well. So that's what I do. It just sets the tone for him. It gets him really nice and calm. And then I'll also do the same thing on his face and everywhere else. Once we're done with that, I'll get him dressed. And I don't usually swaddle him at this point because he is co-sleeping with me, meaning like he's in my room with me in his bassinet right now. So what I'll do is I will just nurse him because that usually prompts nursing after he's all nice and calm, or read him a book. And then if he falls asleep, I'll let him fall asleep. But usually I'll bring him downstairs. We'll just do a little family time. And then when he's ready for bed, I will swaddle him and put him to sleep right around 8:30 or 9 right now at this time. So that's pretty much what we do to get our bedtime routine going for baby Kai. So if you guys have any questions for me, please do leave them in the comments below. I want to say thank you again to CeraVe for sponsoring this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.